What's going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael Hora, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome back, guys. Today, this is a different video for you, mainly because I'm not going to be reacting to any music or videos or anything, but to what's actually happening right now in the world. As most of you guys know that watch my channel on the regular, the awesome subs, the ones of you who decided to join the waddle here, I did art directing. I was a carpenter, a set dresser, an art PA. I was a PA. I did a whole bunch of different things on productions. I worked in film, television, music videos, all the sorts. And right now, if you're completely unaware of what's going on, the Writers Guild has been on strike for about 2.5 months right now. And the Actors Guild, the SAG-AFTRA, they have just decided to join the strike as well. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, oh man, that sucks. I'm not going to be able to watch my shows, and I wonder how this will affect my entertainment and whatnot. But I'm here to tell you guys that this actually is going to have a way bigger impact than you probably realize, right? So obviously, it's rough to be in the entertainment business right now. Lots and lots of people are getting laid off. Lots of people's jobs are just completely coming to a halt. My job that I'm currently working in is also going to be coming to a halt here pretty soon. Luckily, I'm on the very, very tail end of post-production, so we're going to have a little bit more time before it trickles down to us. But, I mean, that's going to be like next week, if we're being honest. Pretty much once our clients start to wrap up, which they pretty much all are, then I will be unemployed as well. And I'm sure tons and tons of you guys have seen the clips of Bob Iger, the Disney CEO or whoever, the guy in charge over at Disney. I forgot what his actual title is. But you see the way that he talks about the people working for him, and he completely shifts the blame onto the workers, and then also puts the blame on the actors and the writers, saying that they're hurting the other people that they're working with, which unfortunately, yeah, they kind of are, right? And at first, I was really annoyed with the writers. I was really annoyed with the actors for even considering to join the strike, until I started thinking a little bit more about what this actually is, about what it entails, about how this is actually going to affect the entertainment industry, but then also how it's going to affect the entire United States and probably other countries as well, right? One of the biggest pivot points of the negotiations, that is honestly the stronghold of what is going on, is the AI, right? The biggest point of contention that I've seen with the AI is that they're trying to get it to the point where extras or background workers for film and television and whatever, that they would come in, they'd get paid for 1 day's work and basically get their whole image scanned, right? And then that would allow the studios to take their image, their likeness, and use it pretty much forever, right? For the rest of time. They can use it, whatever, and they don't have to give credit, they don't have to pay, they don't have to do anything. They can just use it however they would like. Now, a lot of times people are thinking, oh, it's just background, whatever. But a lot of people started as background too. So even if you were to break through and make it as an actor, say, for the example here, they could then just take your likeness and just put you in any movie, and they don't have to pay you a single dime, right? And they'd have AI run the whole thing, bada boom, bada bing. You get completely shafted, right? Now, this all falls on just entertainment right now, obviously. But the reason why I think you guys all need to be aware of this, and you need to be paying attention and honestly supporting in this strike, is because if you come down to the nitty gritty of what's actually happening here in the country, is the rich are trying to find any way to make more money, and it doesn't matter who they hurt in the process, right? And that's what these big studio execs are doing. That's what all the production companies are doing. They're just trying to shaft everybody else so that they can continue to make millions and millions and millions. Now, here on this channel, I don't personally like getting political, and I typically try not to, because for the most part, with my views of politics, they're just going to say whatever it takes to get them in power. Doesn't matter which side, doesn't matter who it is. There's a very, very small percent of people in politics who genuinely care about the public. Now, the reason I say that people should be backing this and supporting in this is because AI is going to move through to every industry. They are going to look to replace people left and right. It's bound to happen. And the fact that it's already happening in film is bonkers to me. Absolutely absurd. So with that all being said, I don't want to go too deep into all the details and whatnot, because to be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not in the Actors Guild. I am not a union worker. I just work with a lot of them. And unfortunately, I get paid a lot less than a lot of them. So when they say they can't make livable wages, I also do not make livable wages. If we're being absolutely honest, I live paycheck to paycheck, and then I make very, very minimal money doing this. And that's how I spend my free time, which is probably not the smartest. But again, it's with the hopes of maybe this will be the thing that pulls me out of the paycheck to paycheck life, right? Everybody doesn't like to admit that, but it's true. Like, obviously, I love making content. I love interacting with you guys on the internet here, because honestly, I probably have had one of the better experiences as a content creator here on the internet, where I don't get that much hate very often, which is really, really, really kind and really awesome from you guys. And like, the way I've always looked at it is like, why not make money doing something you love, right? So for me, it's always been entertaining people, and that's why I don't really typically do the politics and stuff. But it's also the reason why I'm breaking that little rule that I have for myself here on this channel, is because this is so important. It is absolutely important that AI gets slowed the hell down. Because the more people that it takes job from, the more homeless people there will be, the more people will be losing their apartments, their houses, their families, the opportunity to even have any of those things. And it's all because the rich just want to get richer. Personally, I believe there should never have been a thing such as a billionaire. If you're already making hundreds of millions of dollars, you're making too much money. The reason I want to become a millionaire is that I can dole it out to people around me. I don't ever want to stay a millionaire. I think that's insane. It's ridiculous. It's an outlandish amount of money. There's no need for it. Maybe that's just the way I was raised. Maybe that's just the person that I've become. But I've been helped by a lot of very generous people in my life at points where I was in utter despair. And I want to be one of those people for other people. And right now, the biggest thing is we need to fight against these big corporations. We need to fight against this AI movement and stuff. I know it sounds very conspiratorial, and it sucks because I wish it wasn't. I wish I didn't have to sound like this, but if we're being honest, we're getting to see it happen live right in front of our faces in one of the most broadcasted businesses in the entire world. It is literally the grand stage, and they're taking this fight right here. If we lose it here, we are going to lose it everywhere. So as much as it pains me, because I'm probably going to be unemployed for the majority of this strike, and it's going to be tough, and luckily I put a little bit of money to the side just that I wouldn't be too bad off, but it's like, I mean, you know, it's like a month's worth. Because I saw this all coming, luckily. You know, I've been watching and seeing it happen, so I prepped myself just slightly, enough that I could. And it's going to be worth it for this time of hardship in order for a lifetime of not hardship. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, man. Like, send it around. Send it to people you know. Send it to whoever. Like, people need to know. People need to be talking about this. This is very, very big news. And honestly, the other reason I'm making this video is, like, right now you're mainly seeing big actors, big celebrities talking about this stuff, which is great because they have that platform. But at the same time, most of them are millionaires already. They're already rich. So it doesn't mean as much. So that's why I want to talk from the eyes of the little guy, the one who's watching from the sides. We got to support the strike. I know that sounds outlandish because it's going to put me in a bad spot, but we have to. We have to for the sake of this country. The rich are just getting richer, and it's crazy. And yep, that's my little conspiratory thing. Happy weekend, everybody. I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. Please don't hate me because of this. Also, I know a lot of you guys are international who watch this channel, so just a heads up, like, it might not be hitting you guys right now, but like very, very soon down the line, if like countries like ours or some of the other countries who are also developing AIs and stuff, if they start to get taken over, it's only a matter of time before you are too. We don't need it, and I'm not even meaning it like Terminator. It's just more like there's just going to be extreme poverty. It's just crazy. So I don't know. Of course, I don't know exactly what will happen. No one does, but I just felt like I needed to voice my concerns. That's it. All right, for real now. I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. Support the strike. And go support some of the other content creators who are talking about this, who know more than I do. All right, so I love you all. Stay aggressively positive. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, love you. Bye. Mwah!